So we all know that Xenoverse 3 is dropping next year, hopefully early next year, but it's probably going to be towards like the summer, mid of next year. And I cannot wait for that game. I got about 1,200 hours into it. I got to like do the math because it doesn't show you like the exact hours, it show you days. I got to do the math. I truly did love Xenoverse 2. Like that's one of my favorite games of all time. I think that's the most played game I have of all time. Clearly, probably 2K probably behind it, but obviously, you know, these are just certain things that I want added into the game, right? The obvious, I'm going to get the obvious out of the way. More hairstyles, add fighting styles, better customization. Let me be able to color all my outfits and shit like that. Let me make my character as unique as possible. Okay, boom, that's out the way. Let me add some shit that I haven't heard that I actually have a problem with in Xenoverse 2 that I want in Xenoverse 3. Disclaimer, I do not give a fuck about PvP. I don't give a fuck about that online match. I don't give a fuck about netcode when it comes to me finding a random ass nigga. I don't care. That shit I don't care about that shit at all. Okay, boom. I don't care about that shit because niggas are gonna use meta classes, meta builds, meta everything to beat me. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Never did, never will, right? The netcode I care about is when me and my homies go against the AI. I want to be able to play parallel quest shit, even the story, shit like that, even all the separate stories and stuff like that with my homies. Let's get through the game, shit like that. That's my type of, I grew up with siblings playing the game. That's how I want the game to be. That would be amazing. Will it happen? Probably not, because we have drifted very, very far from that shit. It's either single player or straight up just multiplayer PvP games. There's no like in between. There's no co-op games anymore. Co-op games are low-key dying unless you got a PC, and majority of niggas don't got a PC, bro. So that's what I want. Anything else that I would like to add into the game? Not really. I do like that you have scars and shit. Like the main character or the trailer that you want to say or whatever, it looks really, really dope. That was amazing. Another thing, seeing the two niggas on the screen, I would like a rival. You know how every single year you have a time patroller, you know what I'm saying, and then you make the new one, and then he basically like is stronger than that nigga or lives up to that nigga. The Xenoverse 2, I don't think we're gonna be stronger than that nigga. I don't know what there's like one transformation they can add. You feel me? Maybe the other races should get more transformation shit like that, but there's only one. Ultra ego. That's like the only transformation I can think of. Maybe villainous mode, but there's no other transformation I can think of that will be on par with our Xenoverse 2 cat. Like that nigga can do anything. He can do everything. He basically, like, let's really think about how strong this nigga is. He really beats everybody in his base form. The transformations are just for aesthetic and PvP shit. Like in reality, bro, if you really take the story literal, and like let's say that we're writing out the story, but this nigga fighting everybody in his base form. Every cutscene he's not transformed. As soon as you transform, he de-transforms. Like the transformation don't mean anything. Like that nigga's beating everybody in his base form. That's how strong that nigga is. Like damn near untouchable. He's the strongest nigga in Dragon Ball Z history. He's really not up to his true potential. That's how crazy it is. Now, Xenoverse 3, that nigga has to be our mentor or our rival, because that nigga is crazy. It's not like the jump from Xenoverse 2 to Xenoverse 1 was fucking crazy. The highest transformation you can get was probably Potential Unleashed. Let's just say Super Saiyan 2, right? Potential Unleashed is stronger than Super Saiyan 2 in Dragon Ball Z terms, but I don't know about Xenoverse terms. I didn't play Xenoverse 1. I wish I did. I was broke during that time. I didn't have my people didn't have the funds for that. It is what it is. But Potential Unleashed in Dragon Ball Z is stronger than Super Saiyan 2, right? I don't know how it is in the game, right? I'm just assuming it is, right? Potential Unleashed ain't touching none of these fucking transformations unless you Gohan, bitch, and we not Gohan. We might be stronger than Gohan, but we not Gohan. So I'm just assuming that Potential Unleashed is the most balanced transformation in the game, right? Feel me? Then you go into Xenoverse 2, bro. We have God, Blue, Evolve, Ultra Instinct, Beast, Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan, Super Vegeta, Future, my nigga, Ultra Instinct, bro. We got it all, bro. The only transformation they can add to the game is Ultra Ego or Villainous Mode. That's it. You feel me? I don't know how our Xenoverse 3 character gonna hang with what's it called, unless they're gonna be literally on par. But from the jump, then they're gonna be way stronger. So that's why I feel like he needs to be our mentor or our rival. And a rivalry in a Dragon Ball Z game would just make so much fucking sense to me. That just makes sense to me, bro. If you feel what I'm saying, like and comment. Like for sure, and subscribe, bro, and comment down how you feel about that. Because I feel like a rival would be dope. And it don't even gotta be our CAC from Xenoverse 2. Feel me? Because that nigga OP is a bitch. Have just a random ass time patroller who's just as good. They make it seem like in Xenoverse 2, like we're not the chosen one. Like the city is full with time patrollers. Who knows what they're going through? You feel me? They just ask you for help. Like just conveniently, they ask you for help. Who knows that there's other time patrollers going through the same thing? You feel me? In time patroller shit, the shit is vast and wide, you know? And it does seem like in the new one, you're gonna have more races and shit like that. So that's gonna be dope as fuck. That's gonna be dope. Hopefully they touch more into Daima. And hopefully they touch in the Dragon Ball too. Dragon Ball would be really, really dope. No cap. I want this is what I want, like perfect world. Like do the timeline. You feel me? Like from Bardock being the very, very beginning all the way. Let's even say GT and Diamonds after Super, right? Let's go Bardock, Ball, Z. What do you want to say? Super? Because Super is literally right after Z. Let's go Diamond and maybe an alternate timeline GT. Feel me? And then we can do the future chunks, and then we can do the demon. Like, it's just shit like that. The story mode can be long as fuck. You feel me? And they can add like 1,000 what ifs, bro. 1,000. If these niggas aren't like money grabbing, because they're gonna get that. This is a money glitch. This is an infinite money glitch. If they can do that, bro, they can have over 1,000 possibilities, bro. The story mode can be long as fuck, but you know, nowadays they mainly. Most companies focus on PvP more than PvE. You know what I'm saying? If I'm a Dragon Ball Z nigga, I don't really give a fuck about Jonathan in fucking Japan. I don't give a fuck that nigga. I don't give a fuck about that nigga. I want to be how strong am I against Goku, and I want the AI to be like OP as fuck, bro. Like, is that crazy to ask, bro? You know how in certain games there's like regular veteran, all Madden or Hall of Fame or whatever the hardest difficulty, like God of War, you know what I'm saying? All shit like that. Whatever difficulty is in God of War, like shit like that. I want it to be like I'm fighting. Like, I don't know if niggas ever got the chance to play Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 modded revamp, like the revamp version, but that was a really dope shit, bro. And one of the story modes you fight against Nylon. He's the main character in Dragon Ball Online. The nigga Ace, I think it's from Xenoverse 1. The warrior from Ultimate Tenkaichi. And you fight Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 main character. So you fight 4 niggas, and when you fight them, you're fighting. Like, these niggas are strong as fuck. They vanish. They know infinite. Like, it's like I'm fighting a real person, but it's an AI. Revamp was able to do it. A model was able to do it. I know Bandai can do it. You know what I mean? That would be amazing. That would be dope as fuck. And pretty much, bro, there's nothing really much I want. It seems like they damn near touched on everything. Tauntaun City seems, bro, it just grown even more. It went from a city to a fucking, I don't know, what do you want to call this? A continent, my nigga, like a state, bitch. Like, this shit looks crazy as fuck, and the possibilities are endless, and we can only just be horny until this shit drop, you know? And that'll be dope as fuck, and I cannot wait, bro. I cannot wait. I played the fuck. Like, I got my stats put up right here. I wish I was on my other shit, but I literally got my stats put up right here. Let me see if I can show you real quick. Like, literally, these are my stats right here, bro. I'm on my streaming setup, so it won't be the same as my regular shit. But look, I literally got 600 wins, 200 losses. I thought I had 1,000, but look, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's just, I never really carried people. And then them 800 games, bro, was like when I first got the game, and I got the game like a year or two after it dropped. So that was like a long time ago, bro. That was a long time ago, bro. And most of them are just player match. I don't think any of them shits is ranked. But like, bro, I love this game, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to show y'all how much hours I got in this bitch too. How much hours I got into this bitch, bro. Look how much hours I got into this bitch, bro. And can you change this shit? I wish you could, like, it shows you like the exact hours, bro. No. So you just gotta do the math on that. And bro, I'll do and pretty much, bro, the math is pretty much so like it's 50 days, bro. There's 24 hours in the day, bro. Plus the 7 hours. So that's how many hours I got into the game, bro. I fucking love the game. I love this game. It's the most fun games I've ever played in my life. Now, is it the best? Is it the great? Like, no, fuck no. Hell no. But is it the best Dragon Ball Z game? It probably is the best Dragon Ball Z game. It probably is, because it has the most potential, bro. You know what I mean? It has the most. Like, it's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. Sparking Zero is another one of the games that's one of the best. The only problem about Sparking Zero, the reason why it did so bad is because of the PvP aspect. And the PvE, bro, there wasn't really much to do. Once you do the story, there wasn't really nothing else. You know what I'm saying? But people care more about PvP. That game not meant to be played online. Now, I'm gonna stand on that hill to the day I die. I don't think Sparking Zero was meant to be played online. I think Sparking Zero was supposed to be like couch co-op type shit. Cause look at Budokai, and I know a lot of people say Budokai had like a online tournament shit like that. It wasn't supposed to, bro. I feel like that. The game is like you tell your homies to come over and you play that bitch. You feel me? But it is what it is with that. I digress. I don't want to get too in depth with it, with this shit and whatever. But thank you for coming through. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out, bro. And please let me know what you think down below. Let me know if I'm tripping. Let me know what ideas they should add. Let me know ideas what they should stick away from. Let me know whatever, bro. Because, you know, Dragon Ball Z fans, bro, we be getting fucking spoiled. But sometimes, bro, we be taking shit that we should be taking. But it is what it is. I wish there was a Naruto game like this, because Naruto would be too fucking easy. Naruto would be too easy to make. I swear to God, Naruto would be too easy to make. Bleach would be a little bit more, you know, confusing, because once you get the sword, you get the sword. Like, let's say just make up some shit. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, let me know what you think down below. Let me know if there's any other games that you are excited to see coming up or whatever. And I'm out, bro.